Welcome to a place where hearts unwind, infinite threads that gently bind, love and compassion in every line. Together we rise through space and time.
Welcome back to Infinite Threads. I'm your host, Bob. This week, we're diving into a theme that touches every part of our lives: awareness. Because choice, as we talked about last week, is the foundation. But what comes before choice? What allows us to even see that we have a choice? It's awareness. And today, in episode 188, we're exploring the wake-up calls that life keeps sending us. The ones we keep hitting snooze on. Most of us go through our days on autopilot. We wake up, check the phone, go to work, do the tasks, watch the news, scroll a little more, go to sleep. And somewhere inside us, there's this quiet voice that asks, "Is this really living?" But we hush it. We get busy. We tell ourselves, "I'll think about that later." The truth? Later rarely comes. Awareness is that gentle tug on your sleeve, whispering, "Wake up. Notice this. Don't miss it." But we keep dozing because the routine feels safe, until something jolts us. Wake-up calls come in many forms. A doctor's appointment that brings scary news. A relationship where the distance is finally undeniable. A world event that shakes our sense of security. Or sometimes just a moment. A sunset, a song, a child's laughter. That makes us realize how much we've been missing. Life keeps ringing the alarm, not to scare us, but to stir us. And yet, how often do we roll over, hit snooze, and go back to sleep? We distract ourselves with another task, another argument, another scroll, another hour numbed out instead of tuned in. Awareness isn't about constant vigilance. It isn't about paranoia or overthinking either. Awareness is presence. It's noticing the way you feel before you lash out. It's realizing you've been carrying tension in your chest for hours. It's hearing the fear behind someone else's harsh words instead of only the sting. It's seeing beauty in something ordinary because you were actually here to notice it. Awareness is the doorway to choice because you can't choose what you won't see. But here's the tricky part, guys. Awareness can be uncomfortable. When you wake up, you notice the mess in your room you've been ignoring. When you wake up, you see the cracks in your relationships. When you wake up, you can no longer pretend the pain you've been burying doesn't exist. That's why we keep snoozing. Staying asleep feels much easier. But it comes at a cost, because sleepwalking through life doesn't stop the storms. It just keeps us from steering through them with clarity. So how do we start waking up for real? Well, pause before reacting. Even 3 breaths can open a window between impulse and awareness. Name what's here. Say to yourself, "I'm angry. I'm scared. I'm tired. I'm overwhelmed." Naming it takes it out of the shadows. Notice the small. Gratitude is just awareness in disguise. Start by noticing the little joys, the warmth of a mug, the color of the sky, the sound of laughter. Invite reflection. Journal, pray, sit quietly, ask, what is life trying to show me right now? Listen to your body. Awareness isn't just mental. Your body is always giving you signals. The tightness in your chest, the lump in your throat, the flutter in your stomach. Pay attention. Every one of these practices is an alarm clock you actually choose to hear. But there's one more wake-up call we can't miss. The reminder of love. Because awareness isn't just about self-help or mindfulness. It's about remembering what matters most. The alarm is ringing, not just to say pay attention. It's ringing to say don't forget why you're here. Don't forget who you are. Don't forget to love. The wake-up call isn't punishment. It's an invitation. An invitation to step back into your life with clarity, honesty, and self-presence. So let me ask you, what alarms have you been ignoring? Ask yourself that. Where have you been drifting, numbing, avoiding? And what would it feel like to finally answer the call? Not all at once and not perfectly, but thread by thread, moment by moment. Because every time you wake up, you reclaim a little more of your life. You notice more beauty. You feel more connection. You see more truth. And that's when love has room to grow. So this week, don't just let the alarm ring in the background. Answer it, guys. Wake up. Notice. Choose love. That's the beginning of awareness. And it's the thread that makes everything possible. Until next time, guys, keep noticing, keep choosing, and keep weaving your thread into the great tapestry of all of us. I love you guys very, very, very much. And you know what I need you to do? Well, pass that on. Later, Gators. Bye-bye.